starter on the truck today. The other one shorted out. Just take your negative cable off. You can see I just took it off right there. 2 bolts on this, one up in here. So I just used a short 15 mil socket on a ratchet there, spun that out. Seems to be enough room to get that out. And then under here it's a little more challenging. There's a bolt right up in this, underneath this thing here. A lot of people take this off, but you can get at it. I'll show you the setup that I had to get this out. It's kind of challenging. It's a setup I used to get this bottom bolt out. There's only 2 bolts. See the knuckle there? You kind of need it. You need a bit of a length there too to get back from the drive shaft. Just run it in between this drive shaft and up into the bolt. It's up in there, 15 mil. I'll show you how I had it. Just basically like that. There's the starter bolt up under that cover, knuckle on it, and I just swung it down on this drive shaft and was able to break it free. That top bolt, just use a short socket on that, like I said, 15 mil. The electrical components of this are right here. You just push down on that tab, slide that off. Then there's a 13 mil nut on there that you got to spin off. Clean all that up, obviously. On the power wire coming from the solenoid to the starter, it appears this is worn through, corroded or something. As soon as I tried to back this 12 mil nut off to inspect it, it just snapped right in half, so I'll have to replace that. Hopefully that's all it is. There, pop the cap off here. Had a little look, and real strong smell of burning in there. It's time to replace this one. Ended up that post there with some 80 grit just to clean off all the corrosion and shit. Yeah, looking a lot better. Ran in that top bolt on the new starter, just slipped it into place, got the wiring out of the way, sitting in there nice. Then we'll work on that bottom bolt and make our electrical connections. The top bolt snugged up with this 15 mil socket with no extension. Seems to work pretty good. On the other end, 15 mil deep socket up underneath this cover, down to a couple extensions, long extensions alongside this drive shaft, if you can see that. Hook up your top bolt there with your 13 mil socket, all cleaned up, your battery wire, and then your trigger wire right in front of it here. Just slip it back on, make sure it's connected well. Then we'll put the dust cover on, those 2 brand new bolts that they came with. That should be it. Hook up your battery. Your 2 10 mil bolts, put back in on your heat shield, and yeah, hook up your battery. All done.
Oh shit.